Hello and welcome to my marketing analytics final. The first question is, what can be gained in marketing by using gaming analytics? When playing video games, a lot of data is provided. These data can be used in marketing. For once, you can establish the demographic of the gamers, determining their age, gender, race, income level, and which kind of persons are interested in this kind of game. It gives you a profile of the person, and this can influence your marketing decisions towards those groups. Also, it tells you the monthly active users, which can be a trust mark. So if you were to say join an online community of 100,000 users per month, if 100,000 people are playing the game, you're gonna know, or you would assume that is good. Also, you can determine the CAC, also known as customer acquisition cost. This is the amount of money a company has to spend to acquire a new player, a new gamer. And this can be calculated by dividing the sum of all the marketing expenses and divided by the newly gained gamers over the time zone of the marketing process. It also tells you which device is being used. So for different devices, you need to have different websites. So you need a different website for a cell phone than for a computer. So you need to be aware of that and make sure you have all the provided sites. Also, it can draw tendencies from devices, saying people with laptops spend a longer time period playing the game than people with an iPad. Or it could be Android users are more profitable to the gaming company than iOS users. And last but not least, you can determine the EED, which is called stands for Event Entry Distribution, seeing the pattern of a gamer. This is the first thing he does when he logs into the game. So is the first thing where he looks going to be the leaderboard, how many awards he has, the new missions, and that's how you know where it's most effective to place your marketing. The first part of the second question asks, why are people concerned about companies like Google, Facebook, Verizon, or Apple collecting data on its users? This is because their users feel it as an invasion on their privacy. They feel like they did not agree to providing this data. We need to remember the Cambridge Analytica scandal, where an algorithm was run over Facebook profiles to determine the political tendencies of this candidate or this profile. This data was used to do political prognosis. Also, people do not want to leave a digital footprint. This is why sometimes people use a Tor browser or a VPN to hide their identities when they go online to those networks. The second part asks, is there a positive aspect on society from collecting this data? And I say, yes, there is, because media and services can be designed especially for those customers. By looking at their tendencies, profiles can be established and everything can be designed to the needs of their customers. Big data can be used to make progresses. It can be helped to analyze trends and act accordingly, direct the marketing within those specific trends to benefit from them. It can help you determine the needs, what is the market desire. It can, all this data that is being found can be used for surveys. Correlations can be made and you can establish certain things. You could say that people that spend less hours on Facebook are typically healthier than people who spend more than 9 hours a day on Facebook. This is something you could do with this data. And the last part asked how the aggregators should communicate their actions to society. And I believe they should make it clear that the data will only be used to provide a better online and product experience for the user. So to use that data and use it to the benefits of the customer by designing processes, services, specially designed for his needs. And it has to be ensured that the data won't be sold for illegally or used for unethical purposes of any kind. The third question asks how artificial intelligence can be used to make better marketing decisions. AI enables machines to solve problems in the same way as humans. Therefore, it's a really advanced technology. And it can shift through data and recognize patterns, and from those patterns it can make predictions. It can analyze huge data sets way quicker than the human. So for that, it's really, really helpful. They collect all the data and try all different kinds of variations, even the ones that wouldn't make sense, and from them they can make predictions, and sometimes different predictions than humans would. Also, artificial intelligence can be used to answer personal messages. So you can have like a chat robot which will really help you improve your CRM, which stands for Customer Relationship Management. You can have the one-on-one optimization, which allows AI to understand the customers. They can see what they need, what they want, and what they desire. And from that they can make tailored messages, having the customer feel unique and looked after. And they can include the right informations, which will trigger the customer to buy more products. So you will generate a greater profit and have more sales. If AI is used in the right innovational purposes, it can help speeding up the predictions and try out new ideas. All these ideas can be tested quicker, and maybe possible solutions will come up for problems by maybe you figure out a material which stays longer waterproof and will help you improve your clothing brand. If AI is used with the skilled marketing people who know how to analyze the data given and provided by AI, it is the success formula. The fourth question asks if there's a real benefit in setting up a social media listening center. And I think there is a real benefit in doing so. It will help you identify the best possible influencers within your branch and your clientele. Those can be used to market your product the most efficiently. So you need to contact them and try to start making a business deal with them. Also, it can help you improve your customer service. You have your official account, which can interact with your fans through the branch's official social media platforms. Those centers can analyze all the data on social media. This allows them to spot real-time trends on specific topics of interest. You can use data as for the measurements in the analytics. From them, you can determine the volume of a conversation on a specific topic, meaning how many people talk about it, how frequently, and to what extent do they talk about it. You can even isolate specific topics and focus on them, seeing how is the new Mercedes car design perceived for a closer listening channel. You can identify your top performing head phrases when marketing and publishing with the highest engagement rate, and you can see your worst performing headlines. So one of the best performing would be something that starts will make you more, will help you, and the worst performings would be you have to, you must. And Yeah, having a good social listening center can also help you improve your PR as you're aware what's going on within your brand and how people are reacting to your brand, and what information and how you as a brand need to address the public. The last question asked me to discuss how marketing analytics can be used to give a company a better return on their investment. So the marketing analytics can analyze all the data over the entire year and even look back 10 years ago or 20, 30, and transform this data into insights. With this insight, you can analyze trends, analyze predictions, and then once you figure out what's going on, you can monitor it and see if those predictions actually come true. An example would be you analyze that more people buy presents during Christmas. So you say in 2019, the sales around Christmas are going to be higher, which is your prediction. And then you monitor how many presents were bought through your website. And this is how analytics can help you calculate it better and understand better what's going on. So yeah, they just provide a constant monitoring of your performance. It shows you your strengths, where you're performing well, in which areas, but it also shows you your weaknesses, where you're missing out, how much money you're spending there as opposed to how much you're making. You can see where you're striving and continue to strive by putting in the same input and maintaining the status quo. And where you're struggling, those areas you need to know you address them more and try to tackle those areas and make more profit of them. And that way, if you do so, you will have a higher return on your investment.